This is main art. This is a continuation. This piece is called The Creature in the Woods, combined with this owl character. So I'm going to just get in here and just start enhancing, finishing up some areas. I'm going to get back into this character. There's a few areas I want to make a little bit lighter with the pastel, kind of reinforce some areas. And if you've seen some of my other videos, you'll see that there's a few videos on these pieces, whether it's the tree, the owl, this character here in the middle. So it's been a work in progress, but definitely it's been a fun piece to do. This almost inspired by these trees out in this forest, and then some interesting characters coming in. So I'm gonna just get back in here and start enhancing adding some areas, darkening up some areas as well. Coming in with the charcoal. All right. This owl, that was fun to do over here. See if I can add a little bit to it. Interesting character. All right. So we definitely have a lot of things happening in this one. But again, this inspired almost out in the woods, the creepy woods in the dark. What would, this creature look like? Almost has a zombie kind of feel, but also tree-like. So a lot of this you can see is just the charcoal just really getting those lines cut through. Gives it a unique feel. Coming in through here. This one, I'm gonna brighten that up a little bit. Lost a little bit of light. All right, and then even coming through on this side, I think I'll add another bird-like looking creature, similar to that owl. See if we can get something in here. This one's gonna be a little strange as well, so just see what we can shape out. Have that face, and then we can get in with some of the white. Similarly, I'm gonna shape out some of this weird kind of skull with the charcoal into his eye. So this is just all charcoal right now. We'll come back in, of course, get some color going. Fade that in. And then this would let's almost make this one a little bit more skeletal-like. But we'll have the wings kind of cut out as well. So for this one, we'll let it run wild right off the page. Pretty cool looking thing there. Similarly, I'm gonna just get in with the charcoal, start adding some coloration here. So if you've seen some of my other videos, you'll see that similar style where I like to just work in color plus pastel, and then just see where the design might take us. Get some neat contrast. Letting the color really pop. And this is with the pastel, so I know it's dry paint, dry pastel, so you can really get some cool flexibility going in there with blending and coloration. So it's kind of my form of just these interesting feather type construction type designs. But you can really start working in different colors. It starts to look pretty cool. Gives it an interesting, almost like an organic feel. Okay, so I'm going to continue to get some color in here. This character. reinforce that with the charcoal. And if you like this kind of stuff, I definitely invite you to check out some of my other drawings. Similar, darker, kind of horror themed pic paintings and drawings. I'm trying to do a lot of different things, but just trying to have fun, of course, with it. All right, so we got this other character back in here. Um, just gonna. All right, so from here, just see if we can get some of that similar idea with the eyes on this side. Just gonna work in a lot of different textures. Pull some white in. The white is always good too. Just you kind of go over certain areas. Hit makes it accentuate slightly. Right. So yeah, that's definitely a creepier character over here. Um, might extend some of that teeth, which I know it's not accurate 100%, but give it another weird looking look. Yeah, it gives it a strange look. All right. So we have our character on this side. We can, from here, I'm just going to add a little bit more extension in here, differentiation. All right, so definitely coming a long way. This point, I think we'll just start working in some of that darker net sky, and then just to fill in some of these areas. Now I'm just going in and then doing some blending. Maybe working some different colors back in there, like that mist feel or something along those lines. It could be kind of cool. Work some of that in there. All right. So yeah, definitely lot going on in this one, but pretty cool. Extend out some of these. Like I was saying, there's a video too with this first tree here. It just goes through the setup of that with charcoal. That's it's a pretty quick video, um, but definitely some cool stuff happening. Um, all right. I'll just continue to add some more sections. We'll fill in a little bit of that color as well. Just that background, almost that lighter kind of a mist look and feel. Through the trees up in this section. Of course, like I was saying, we'll always go back over that. Anything that we can always re-emphasize. Go over our edges, of course. Gives it a cool look. All right. And then I'll just come back in on this side and we'll darken up behind this other owl character. See, we have definitely some different more of a darker on this side with that gray. Dark sky. Get some different fades in there. That starts to really make it pop back there. Working in this section. And this is just going with color and then just doing a nice blend. Different areas. Coming back in, those cloud-like structures. Even while we're doing that, I started even seeing, okay, let's sneak something in there, it looks like. Some kind of phantom or some sort. That's kind of cool. And I just saw, in the shape there, you could just from seeing where that was going, create this creature in the back there. Do something quick. 1, 2. That's kind of cool. Yeah, just seeing where that comes from. Just make that almost a flowing, weird creature. All right. Come in on this side a little bit, and then I think we'd probably be good shape. All right. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I think I'm going to hold at this point for today. This is main art. I invite you to check out my other videos and, of course, subscribe if you like this kind of these drawings. I have a lot of different things in there with charcoal and pastel. But thank you. This is the Creature in the Woods drawing continuation. Take care.